It usually starts quietly, a faint tingling in your feet at night, a strange numbness in your fingers that comes and goes, a sudden sharp sensation like a tiny electric shock without any clear reason. At first, it's easy to ignore. You tell yourself it's just part of getting older. Maybe circulation, maybe nothing at all. But what if those small signals are your body trying to warn you, long before something more serious sets in? A man in his late 60s once came in with symptoms just like these: burning feet at night, numb toes during the day, sudden jolts of pain that made no sense. He had already been told what most people hear: it's age. It happens. Learn to live with it. But something didn't sit right, because nerves don't simply fail without a reason. They weaken slowly, quietly, over time. Here's what most people never get told. Your nerves are not like wires. They're living, sensitive tissue, dependent on oxygen, nutrients, and a stable internal environment. And unlike skin or muscle, they don't heal quickly. Damage builds in the background, often for years, before you ever feel a symptom. When we looked deeper, we didn't find anything dramatic. No rare disease, no obvious toxin. Instead, we found something far more common. Something hiding in everyday habits. Not in extreme choices, but in normal ones. The real problem wasn't what he thought. It was repeated spikes in blood sugar, not diabetes, not anything extreme. Just small, frequent surges, day after day. Here's how it works. Every time blood sugar rises sharply, your body rushes to manage it. But over time, those repeated spikes begin to strain the system. Tiny blood vessels, especially the ones that feed your nerves, start to suffer. Oxygen delivery drops, inflammation rises. And slowly, the protective layer around your nerves begins to break down. At first, there's no pain, just subtle changes. Then comes tingling, then numbness, then burning, then instability. By the time most people notice, the process has already been going on for years. And here's the part that surprises almost everyone. You don't need to have diabetes for this to happen. Even being a little high or borderline can be enough, if it's happening consistently. Think about a normal day: a glass of fruit juice in the morning, a light breakfast of toast or cereal, a snack in between meals, something quick and easy for lunch. Nothing seems extreme. But many of these foods break down quickly into sugar, especially when eaten alone. That means faster spikes and more stress on your nerves. Then there's something even more overlooked: liquid sugar, juices, sweetened drinks, even healthy smoothies. Without fiber to slow them down, they hit your bloodstream almost instantly, and your nerves feel that impact again and again. There's also another hidden layer. Some people, without realizing it, are running low on key nutrients their nerves depend on, especially vitamin B12. It plays a critical role in protecting nerve structure, but certain medications and even normal aging can reduce how well your body absorbs it. So even if your diet seems fine, your nerves may not be getting what they need. What made the difference for that man wasn't a miracle cure. It was something much simpler. He stopped the daily triggers that were quietly damaging his nerves. No drastic measures, just small, consistent changes. Instead of drinking his morning smoothie, he switched to a more balanced meal. He stopped consuming sugar in liquid form. He began pairing foods in a way that slowed down absorption. And most importantly, he gave his nerves a break from constant spikes. The change wasn't instant, but within weeks, something shifted. The burning eased. The numbness softened. His balance improved. The damage didn't magically disappear, but it stopped getting worse. And that changed everything. Because when it comes to nerve health, this is the truth most people miss. It's not just about reversing damage. It's about stopping the process before it goes too far. Your nerves control how you feel the ground beneath your feet, how steady you are when you walk, how confidently you move through your day. When they weaken, it's not just discomfort, it's independence at risk. The good news? In many cases, the process can be slowed, even stabilized, not through extremes, but through awareness. Small choices matter. How you combine foods, how often your body experiences spikes, whether your nerves are constantly under pressure or finally getting a chance to recover. Because by the time pain becomes loud, The damage has already been speaking quietly for years. So the real question isn't, can this be fixed overnight? It's this: are you catching the signals early enough to protect what still can be preserved?